table. Let's see who we get. How have you been doing the last few weeks?
Good.
Has
Pretty busy with
has
work
has
mostly, but
China
still.
has China like relaxed the stay-at-home stuff?
Yeah, definitely. So work has resumed, school's begun.
Well, we in the U.S. are still very much cooped up at home.
Yup.
So I've been interviewing some libertarian presidential candidates on my channel. So far, two of them have been bridge players. Uh-oh, did I lose you again? Trying to get Bode back. I still don't have cards anyway. Okay. Bode is saying he can hear me. I cannot hear him. I think the table is opened up. Let me double check. Should be open. My partner is going to call me back in a couple minutes. But we don't have opponents anyway, so not that big a deal. I wonder if anyone is streaming Bridge right now. Anyone else that is. Hey, can you hear me? Hello?
Yep. Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you fine.
Excellent. Okay. We still don't have opponents anyway. Oh, wait, it's reserved for you. So you have to go
Yep.
back to Bridge Base.
Yep.
Hey, Smash Time. So I was saying I've been interviewing some libertarian presidential candidates, and so far two of them have mentioned they are bridge players. One of them is a Silver Life Master, which well, what level is Jiang at right now? Do you remember?
Nope.
Okay. Have you played bridge the past few weeks?
I played a little bridge with Shang probably like once or twice a week.
Okay. Yeah, SmashTimeFools in the chat. I dress differently for those interviews.
Interesting.
I don't know about that, SmashTime. Uh, so, so you said your semester started up. Did it sort of resume in the middle? Like, are your start and end dates of semester the same in China as in the U.S., or are they just way different?
They're a bit different. So the uh, the semester will typically start around the same time, like end of August, beginning of September. But then we'll go until mid to late January. And then we have
And
off.
did they have breaks in there, or did they just have like more time per class than the U.S.?
Well, it's a little different because we have a longer break in the middle of the year. So in the U.S., in high school, they'll get like 2 weeks off for Christmas and New Year's or something like that. and but here you'll get like a whole month off, maybe a little more than a month, and school will start late February or early March, and then we end at the end of June. And then we have July and August off. So we have like July and August off, and then like February off.
We do not seem to be getting opponents.
Yep, I scared them away. They're like, oh, y'all for fun is there. We don't want to play against him.
Well, you do have a 2+ by your name right there. That is quite scary.
Yeah, 2 is a pretty high number.
So right now I have us in casual. If you want, we could switch to like a different area. I also have Prime on BBO, and I've been told that you can go into a Prime table if only one of the players has Prime. But maybe I could start a Prime table and invite you to it. I'm not sure. Do you have Prime or does Xiang? Have you tried the Prime stuff
I do
before?
not know.
Okay. Smash Time, do you want to play against us? Or anyone in chat? Anyway, I opened the suggestions partner about how to get opponents and cards. The only thing I'm categorically against is going to the lobby and saying something, because that would involve social interaction. And I am still at a stay-at-home order, and I need to social distance by at least 6 feet.
Definitely.
Smash Time, we will take opponents of any level. Let me try to invite Smashy to the table. Smashy, you want to be east or west? I can put you in west. Oh, you want to be east? I'm sorry. Let me invite you to east. Or you could change to east, either way. If you want, you can get up and switch to east. You have been wested. Sorry about that. I put you there before I saw your message. You're waiting for one more person. I'm fairly certain the table is not invisible. I will check one last time. Not invisible.
Oh, it's invisible. That's been the problem. Okay.
Not invisible. It's never been invisible. Smashy has switched to east. Now we need a west.
No, we had a west just a minute ago.
We did. That was Smashy.
I know. I'm just having fun. Oh, if we need a west, problem solved. I can just switch to west.
I suppose I could actually advertise my stream in one of the bridge discords, and maybe we can get another player that way. Let me go ahead and try that.
Interesting.
So, Bode, do you have me playing any new conventions, or am I sticking with the old conventions as best I can remember them?
It's been a while. Let's just stick with what we learned
Okay.
before.
And that involves one club is a transfer. Is that right?
Yeah, transfer over one club.
Okay.
Um,
And I think you
so
had the 2 clubs to be either weak or strong, depending on the next bid.
2 clubs is either strong or it's a weak 2 diamond.
Okay. And the other twos were transfers. Is that right? Like 2 diamonds is a
Nope,
transfer to, or they're not. Okay.
nope, nope. Only transfers one level over one club, or transfers over for one, after one of trump as well.
Okay. Okay. So we do have
Which,
cards.
yeah. I do not have 20 or fewer points, so I have to pass.
Makes sense. Very strategic track pass. Okay. Well. Hmm. So Smashy has transferred my partner into hearts. Smash. Yeah, you can listen. I don't care. Hey, v8mama. Thanks so much for the subscription. I really appreciate it. I'm sure you all know v8mama, who is the top bridge streamer on Twitch. Alright. My partner likes hearts. And I get to be the dummy, which is what I'm best at. SmashTime says he's not sure what 2 clubs means from his partner. I'm not entirely sure either, but I'm assuming he has clubs. I'm assuming clubs is his best suit. I'm assuming he does not have a 5-card major. Did it said, or would have said something about it? I don't know whether he has 6 clubs though. That might be a bit much. But maybe he does. I guess we'll find out at the end here. So v8mama gets to watch for now. What v8mama prefers is if we can get a lead of something like 50 imps, and then we can sub her in as our opponent, because she likes climbing out of holes. The 7 has won the trick. Partner has the rest of the
Well,
tricks.
Queen of Spades was probably getting, yeah, Queen of Spades was getting finessed, so.
Yeah. Oh, we are up. Come up to an early lead of 1 imp.
That's a massive lead.
It is. Hey, Bertrand. Thanks for watching. So yeah, that.
Okay.
So
So the
go ahead.
one diamond intervening bid still allows for transfers.
Yeah,
One,
if you double, I
so
assume
double
I'll
this.
interpret that as such. So let's show the last hand here, and we see that West had clubs but did not have that many points. He was responding, so he didn't need open count or anything. So, and the double isn't exactly an intervening bid. Didn't need to have that many points. Alright, back to the current hand. My partner likes, or no, my partner could have transferred with a diamond, but he has bid a heart, which is a transfer to spades. And what do I want to do about that? Hmm. My partner's gone right to 3, no trump. I hope my partner knew that I did not like spades, and I denied his transfer. Did my 2 clubs mean something different to you, partner?
No, two clubs is perfect.
Okay.
I mean, we've got the points.
Yeah, my hand is probably a little bit better for not a suit than a suit, but
I wouldn't
I'm
say
not
that.
sure. Okay.
I like your hand.
So for the viewers, the bid in here was 1 club, 1 diamond, 1 heart, 2 clubs, 3 no trump. So when I bid 1 club, my partner could transfer his 1 diamond to a heart, but West bid a diamond, preventing him from doing that. He bid a heart, which was a transfer to a spade, but I didn't have any spades in my hand, which I can say publicly since I'm the dummy and East can see my hand. So East is watching the stream and listening. And yeah, I didn't want it to be in spades since I had no spades in my hand. So I did not transfer and started mentioning my clubs. My partner jumped right to game from there. It did end up with 3 no trump. You can see the bid over here on the left. Hey, yes, much time. And I know you're not watching, but you're listening, which is all fine. So Amadeus Burrito, are you a bridge player? My voice calms you down. I don't know about that. I don't. I think most people don't like their own voice. I'm definitely in that category. Oh, one of your relatives is a master or something at bridge. Yeah, bridge is in my family. I don't really have master bridge players in my family because they don't really play competitively, but they play a lot. My partner made over tricks, and we are up more imps. Great job, partner. Well played.
More imps is in another fraction of it, sure.
That's okay. We'll take what we can get. As long as they're in the correct column, which is the we column, we like the imps. My partner's bid 2 clubs, but that was over an intervening bid, so it doesn't necessarily mean strong or weak to me. West and East both like spades. Let's think. Uh, hmm. Okay. I think I should say something here. So let's hmm, let's say this. Yeah, Amadeus. I agree. The good news is my partner didn't raise me. Bad news is I have to play the contract. Let's get this figured out. So they're leading spades. Um. Okay, so let's see. Whose original spades was it? West bid spades first. Okay. Well, how many tricks do I need? Okay. I think we have chances at this. Let's do it like this. Okay. I am going to let's play one of these. It is unfortunate. Huh. Okay. I have 6. Hmm. You have successfully end played them. Oh, we made a lot of money on that one. 5.7. Yeah, we got a little lucky there with the defense, but they could have done a lot of damage to us in diamonds. What site is this? This is Bridge Base Online. I will put the site in the chat here. This is the most popular bridge site nowadays. years ago, OK Bridge is where a lot of people played, but most everyone has switched to Bridge Base because it's free and it has a good web interface. We are looking for a West. Anyone in chat wants to play West, feel free to sub in. Otherwise, we might get someone random join in, which would be fine too. Hey Cole, how are you doing? Yeah, Smash Time. It's always tougher to defend when you are playing the contract yourself. You get to see two of the hands and coordinate a little better. v8mama has logged in. Maybe I can reserve a spot for her. I'm not sure if she's logging in to play here or do something else, but I'll try inviting her. Oh, she is coming here. Fortunately, my partner is 2+ next to his name. Does not look so good anymore. Hey, Scissors. Also, I saw the new emote, which was very cool from v8mama's channel. Now I have a Scissors emote. Hey, Frappuccino. Thanks for watching.
It's not on me, is it?
It is not on you. It is on SmashTimeFools. He evidently has a hard decision. Four hearts. Interesting. Fair enough. Yeah, we'll see. Amadeus.
All
So
right.
the
So let's see what we have here. Let's try this.
So the thing to keep in mind, Amadeus, is we are playing duplicate, which means there are other people playing the same exact cards as we are. And the question is, can we do better or worse with these cards than other people? So even if they make their contract, it might be that other people could have made an overtrick, or that other people could have made like a slam. Like you never know. Uh, so SmashTimeFools is the dummy, and v8mama is playing both of these hands. She needs to make 10 tricks total to make her contract, so she needs 8 more. In the table chat, v8mama is saying, She approves of Smashy's bid. I have strategically not been playing my trump. I've been holding them for a later renege because v8mama is not very good at counting in threes. She's better at counting in fours. So she is not going to realize that my partner and I have a lot of extra trump when she thinks she's done drawing them out. Huh. That is a pretty good hand. Not see a way around that.
Should have burned it down. This is a claim. Check here. That does look like a pretty good claim.
And the imps have continued to accumulate in the correct column, even though they made their contract plus over tricks. It turns out they probably should have been in slam. Let me show that last hand to everyone. They had plenty of hearts. I was just itching to bid 3 diamonds there, but I did not have the opportunity to bid 3 diamonds. We can look at the other tables, and it looks like about half of them were in 6 hearts, half of them were in 4 hearts, and a lot of them actually made 7. So they did not bid as good as they potentially could have. Very hard to find the right bid. So I guess part of the problem is that 4 hearts is somewhat of a drop dead bid. It is your bid, by the way, Bode.
Yeah.
4 hearts is somewhat of a drop dead bid. So it's hard for them to find 6 when they go 1 and then 4. It's possible that East could have bid 3 hearts instead of 4, and then maybe they could have built around for aces. Or it might have just been that the way the distribution was between myself and my partner, it just worked out well for them. Maybe it was hard to find that contract. Okay. Yes, it's fine that she has the stream audio on because I mean it's more fair that way. As if my partner can hear me saying things, then the opponent should be able to hear me too. West likes hearts. Came a little bit out of nowhere, but she knows that her partner has
Okay. 4
16 to 18.
hearts. Okay.
And at this point, Smashy is thinking to himself, we were in 4 hearts last hand and we made 7. He's thinking it might be a good idea to bid 7 hearts in response to his partner's 4 hearts. He says in the chat he's trying to think what four hearts means. The v8
It
mama
must be a transfer to four spades.
must be a transfer to four spades. No, so v8 mama is saying, I know your points. So this gets into the captaincy principle, which is the person who knows more information should be in charge of figuring out the contract. In this case, v8 mama knows exactly what Smashy has. You know, Smashy has a balanced hand, and she knows a very small range of what he has. Namely that he has 16 to 18, or some people play 15 to 17 points. So she has all the information. So really she should be deciding what the contract is. There's not much more Smash can say, other than if she decided to ask for aces to find out if the points in Smash's hands were in aces or in kings and queens. But she's decided not to do that. Usually when you get to game, like four hearts, which is a game contract, that's a drop dead bid, and you just shut your mouth. North Hassan. So North passed because he didn't necessarily think that the two of us had a game contract between us. I mean, it could sometimes be a good sacrifice, but it's hard to find the right sacrifice because they might double us and get more points. Sometimes discretion is the better part of valor. v8 mama is pulling trump, which is often a good strategy when you are the declarer. Smashy's saying Scissors would probably Gerber there. I don't think Scissors has ever Gerbered in his life except as a joke. Ooh, we have a trick. They were not able to take all of the tricks here. Actually, we have two tricks now. No slam for you. That's good news and it's bad news. The bad news being that, oh, we took another trick. Oh my gosh. We are real close to setting them. They made their contract. They finally have points and imps in their column. 3.8. Good job, v8 mama and Smashy, finding the right contract. Okay. So let me show the audience that last hand there. So v8 mama went right to four hearts. She knew exactly what East had, and she figured they had enough between the two of them. Turned out they did. Exactly enough. West likes hearts. My partner likes no trump. Okay. So we went a club, a heart, a no trump, pass two diamonds, pass two hearts. I would interpret that like why didn't East raise West's hearts originally after the one no trump? I think either East was trying to say that he didn't have many points, or East was saying he didn't want to go much higher, and West had another chance to bid. When he bid two hearts the second time, I would interpret that as he likes hearts better than diamonds, which West was given a choice between hearts and diamonds. I am... Huh. My partner has bid here. But he was responding. Okay, I'm gonna pass this. Yeah, they're playing it in four hearts a lot. Mashi's saying, I wonder what V8 thinks my two hearts bid meant. But yeah, I told you what I thought it meant. I thought you liked hearts better than diamonds. And looking at your hand, I think that is the case. You did not have many points there. Okay. So, grab that. My partner has led clubs, presumably for a reason. Let's feed back the clubs. Now we'll try clubs one more time. Maybe led from double thin. No such luck. Unfortunately, I set up East Queen there. Not only that, but West pitched a spade. Maybe she had a reason for that. I don't know. Oh, I guess yeah, I should not have done that because I opened one club. When my partner led a club, he was probably leading my suit. He wasn't indicating he wanted me to lead something back. So that was stupid of me. That was a defense mistake. And I think I am missing Bode on Skype. I'll try to get him back. Hey.
Bad happened.
Yeah, so my fault on the bad defense there. I forgot that I had opened a club. So your lead makes more sense now. Club.
I got kicked out.
Okay.
Can you pick
So,
the robot and invite me back?
yep, I'm gonna remove the robot, and I'm gonna reserve this for you. Oh, I guess maybe I have to play a trick first. Oh, okay. Never mind. 3. I can beat a 3. Yeah, so Scissors has a good point, Amadeus. There is a bonus for a game contract, and a game contract is 3 no trump or 4 of a major suit, and the major suits are hearts and spades, or 5 of a minor suit, and the minors are diamonds and clubs. So they are bid in 4 hearts often because that is a game contract and they get more points for it. And that sort of expert commentary is why Scissors has his very own emote. I can find it. Okay, diamonds was lead. Uh, hmm, that's 3 tricks for the good guys, 7 tricks for the bad guys. We need 1 more to set them. Partners led to the strength of the dummy. And unfortunately, she has roughed it. I don't imagine either of these are good. Is your play Bode? I
Okay.
suggest you play the 1 card in
Sorry,
front of
my
you.
bad.
Wow, they made a bundle of imps there. Let's see what happened. Now open the analysis table. Other tables. Looks like a bunch of people did not find 4 hearts. There's some people who are down 4 hearts. So I think one key thing was, well, let me bid this hand first. Then I'll
Yeah,
talk
so
about it.
I think you needed to not lead clubs instead of
Yeah,
their
yeah, no,
queen.
for sure, that was my bad. Hmm, uh,
Spades is fine to lead.
yeah. So when I was telling the chat when you led clubs, I had forgotten that I bid clubs. So I thought that was something you wanted me to lead back to return your open lead. But I should have known that you were leading my suit, and I should have just taken the trick and then led back to the weakness of the dummy and
Well,
let you
yeah, yeah.
catch the trick.
Since you had another good lead, you would just make a good lead.
Yeah. Scissors is full of surprises. So Smash Time, what sometimes happens is sometimes there's like a series of raids and you find yourself watching a channel and then there's gifted subs. So that's another possibility. I don't know. I've had that happen sometimes where I will leave a channel on when I go to sleep to support the streamer, and I'll wake up and I'll be 3 raids deep into another streamer and I'll have been gifted a sub. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, for the second bid. 2 diamonds.
Last time is not sure what 2 diamonds means. I assume she was just naming her best suit, since East indicated some points with that double, but I don't know for sure. And now afterwards, I guess. She did pass already. Warning. v8mama almost never passes. Okay. Oh, I don't have to lead. Excellent.
Those some nice spades you have there, partner.
Thank you. Appreciate that. It is North's play. I suggest a diamond.
I have. It's on me.
It is on you.
Okay. On my screen it says I played. So let me log out and log back in.
Oh, uh-oh. Bode, I have some bad news. The robot has prevented us from getting a defensive beer card. Oh god. Gotta remove this guy now.
Back in.
Yeah, I'm trying to remove the guy who just got in there.
Tour. There's a robot in my seat.
I understand. I'm trying to. Yeah. The fact that I have to remove the robot rather than and then add you in rather than remove and reserve makes it a process fraught with peril. As it says, Bode is a robot. Any keys to that in the past?
Yep. Okay. I have these.
Okay.
Okay.
Last time, I like getting gifted subs in random channels. Because that way, I I mean, you never know what sort of fancy emails they might have. See it as a bad thing. That is an excellent question. Scissors. So this 10 of hearts here, what we call the set-in trick. So maybe the good guys will get some points this time. We shall see. See if this guy's good. Those appear to be good tricks to me. They got ahead on imps on us somehow earlier. Maybe we can catch up. That last hand, really bad for us. I've noticed I do a lot better on imps when v8mama is not playing against us. Spinal Tap wants to vote for Adam Kokesh. Well, if he gets the Libertarian nomination, then he will be on your ballot in November. We'll see. I think Spinal Tap may be a single issue voter. Oh, we made a little money there. 0.8 imps. Let's go look at the analysis board. And what did other tables do? A lot of them were in one no Trump. Interesting.
Okay. Interesting. Try this. Too bad we only got a fraction of an imp for that.
Yeah, it seems like when they get imps, they get 10 of them. And when we get imps, we get a fraction. Not so much a fan of that. Well, this is the button for me. Honestly, I don't think v8mama has been looking at her cards. I think she just goes to 4 hearts every hand. She says in the chat, game or bust. I'm hoping that the solution is bust. Oh, my partner also has the game or bust plan. We'll see whose plan is better. When is the next interview? I have an interview scheduled for next Tuesday with Arvin Vora. That's the next scheduled one. I might schedule additional interviews. I'm not sure. Adam Kokesh, I didn't get to ask like the last. Well, honestly, I was through most all of my prepared questions, but the chat had some of their own questions to contribute, and I wanted to get to those. So I might have a follow-up interview to get to those questions because our interview was cut off by internet problems on his end. That would be just like a 20-minute stream. But if not, then we will move on to the next candidate. They have doubled us. I think I have to press this button. Partner. I have more than promised, but less than wanted. Ashley says, Dublin is always a good idea. Best V8 ever. Final at Top S, did you miss any? So I've interviewed 4 candidates so far. First, I interviewed Jacob Hornberger. Then I interviewed Vermin Supreme. Then I interviewed Judge Jim Gray. And then I interviewed Adam Kokesh. I have the video on demand on my Twitch stream and also on my YouTube channel. I have archives of the videos there. Are we Facebook friends, Spinal Tap Chess? Because I have put those on Facebook. So Smash Time is going all the way for Vermin Supreme. Every time I interview someone else, he tries to advertise Vermin. Sorry I had such terrible cards, partner.
Your cards are great.
But I did not promise very much.
Your cards are perfect, man.
Visitors, they are candidating for President of the United States. I'm very involved in the Libertarian Party, which is a third party that's for liberty. And I'm interviewing candidates for the Libertarian nomination, which has not been determined yet. Yes, Spinal Tap. Vermin Supreme is a character. He has a boot on his head the entire interview. Oh, Smash Time like Jacob also. Jacob is very passionate. I guess they're all passionate in their own ways. Cool, Spinal Tap. Our party for a while adopted the Statue of Liberty as its logo, and now we have adopted the torch of the Statue of Liberty as our logo. Partner, I have good news and bad news. The good news is we can still make our contract. The bad news is we need to take the rest of the tricks. I would like to amend my previous statement. We cannot make the contract. Kind of hard to dodge the Ace of Trump in retrospect. Question is if we kept them out of something. It turns out they made some imps. Let's see.
Yeah, we need only be down to. It's fine.
Yeah, so I actually had some heart blockers. So if they had been in their contract, maybe we could have. No, it looks like we could not have set 4 hearts. Everyone made 4 hearts. The move, and let's remember this for future reference, the move was to get them to bid 6 hearts, and then to set them in 6 hearts. So we should try to do that next time. Other than that, not much we could do. Back to the current hand. Smash Time is wondering, should he have been drawing trumps? Oh, is it my turn? No, it's Bode's turn. Okay, he bid a spade. I'm gonna focus on this hand before I do too much. 1 spade. That seems like a good place for us. Who am I to argue? Smash Time asked, should he have been drawing trump? Smashy had 4 trump in his hand. I guess the problem with drawing trump. I don't know. Did you cross ruff at all, partner? I honestly wasn't paying much attention.
Yep, I did.
Okay, so
Okay.
drawing trump might have prevented that. And Scissors agrees. He says if he can stop me from trumping, then that's good. Okay. West is in 3 no trump. Seems reasonable. Oh, v8mama must have been asleep. She forgot to bid 4 hearts. I think Running with Scissors lives in the same household as v8mama, so he can go try to wake her up. Remind her that 4 hearts is the theme of the night.
How the hell did he get there?
How did she get what? To 3 no trump? Xanther asks, how do you play bridge? It's very complicated. It is. Let me try to figure this out first. Let's see. Let me pitch one of these. It's a trick-based game. So in the playing phase, you take turns playing cards. If you can play in suit, you have to play in suit. The highest card takes the trick. If you cannot play in suit, you can play off suit. When the contract is declared, if there's a suit declared, then that suit is trump. And then if you play off suit of that card, that trump suit, then you win the trick. Yours is higher than anything on suit. So the highest on suit wins the trick unless a trump is played. If a trump is played, the highest trump wins the suit. And if you play off suit, not trump, then that does not win the trick. So that's the playing phase, and you're trying to take as many tricks as possible in the playing phase. The person to the left of the declare, he's doing mean things. Okay. The person to the left of the declare is the one who leads, who throws out the first card. After that is the person who takes the trick. He throws out the next card, the first in the sequence. It's not a game for PhDs, but it is one of the most complicated of the card games out there. Anyway, there's also a bid-in phase. And in the bid-in phase, oh, I kept the right card. Tried to get me to pitch that away. It didn't work. Fortunately, they still made some money there. And look at the last hand. These are all the cards of the last hand. And let's check out what other tables did. There were a lot of tables in 3 no trump. Only one person set 3 no trump. Most people made 3 no trump. The real trick was to get them not to bid 3 no trump. So there's also a bid-in phase. The bid-in phase happens before the playing phase, and it determines who plays the contract and for how much. And you take turns, bid in a number and a suit, and ostensibly the number is how many tricks you will take of the contract. You're assumed to take at least 6 tricks, and then you add the number of the contract. So he's bid 1 club. if we all passed, then one club would be the contract. And hold on, let me bid this. Then one club would be the contract, and he would need to take 7 tricks, 6 tricks plus 1, and clubs would be the trump suit. But we all get a chance to bid. You can't bid a lower amount, so you have to bid a higher amount. The sequence of the suits are clubs, diamonds, hearts, spades, then no trump. And the suits are in alphabetical order. So clubs is C, diamonds is D, hearts is H, spades is S. So, oh, we lost our West. It is more complicated. The rules are for sure more complicated than chess. Did v8mama have to go? Oh, she did have to go. She said, thanks, guys. It's GG's. So I think that means she had to go. Bye, Scissors. Bye, v8mama. So we do have an opening for West, and we'll see if someone random comes in. Or if someone from the chat wants to play, feel free. So the bid-in phase is for sure more complicated than chess. So bridge started off where the bid-in phase, you just determine sort of who would take the contract. But the way it evolved is that the bids mean stuff, and you're sharing information with the lower bids to try to find the right fit with your partner. So what one club means for Smashy is that he does not have a 5-card major, and the majors are the higher suits, the hearts and the spades. And it means he wants his partner to say whether he or she has a 4-card major. And usually people play convenient minor, meaning one club and one diamond would mean the same thing, but you just play whichever one is better. v8mama makes game, mic drop. Yeah. Thanks so much for playing with us, v8mama, and for Scissors to watch in. Give another shout out to v8mama. We are still waiting for a West. So this is sort of like the random pool on chess.com, where anyone can happen by and drop into this seat and then start playing with us. Usually it happens fairly quickly, but right now it's taken a bit longer. It's odd. People come in very quickly whenever my partner happens to disconnect. They'll drop into his seat. But when someone leaves and we really need someone, no one comes by. Are there bridge rate-ins? Not exactly. The bridge works a little differently from chess. Instead of getting rate-ins that go up and down, bridge usually you accumulate points. So you accumulate master points. So you can never lose points, you can only gain points. So as you can imagine, the people who play a lot are going to get more points than the people who play a little. And if you are better at the game, you will accumulate points faster than someone who plays the same amount as you. But still, if you see someone with a lot of points, it may be unclear whether they're really, really good and have got them very quickly, or are mediocre and have got them over a long period of time. So is it that same way internationally, Bode, or is that just in the US? Are there more rate-ins like in other countries?
For bridge?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Okay. Have you played any all like in-person bridge in China?
Nope.
So Xanther, that said, there are tournaments, and the real way people figure out who is a good player is who wins those tournaments. We have a West. West has bid a diamond. I would interpret that as West does not have a 5-card major, but does have like
Cool.
6 to 8
Now,
points.
now
Have,
pops.
have I played in any tournaments? I have not. So I learned bridge from my mother, who learned from her parents. And okay, so I'll get to that question in a second. So my mother learned from my grandparents. My mother actually has played in recreational bridge clubs for years and years, but she only started going to tournaments very occasionally in the past maybe like 5 years. And she went to a tournament where they have like sections. So as you know, in chess there would be sections of like under 1200, under 1400, under 1600. So she went to something with there was a section of 0 to, hold on, let me figure out what to lead here. We're in 3 clubs. Let's try this.
That is a
That
lot of diamonds.
that you could only play if you had 0 to 300 master points, and that that was section. She has very few diamonds. Um, and that was sectioned off to prizes for 0 to 100, 0 to 200, and 0 to 300. My mother had 1 master point, and she and her partner won the section. So, which means she won all 3 sections. So she won the 0 to 100, 0 to 200, and 0 to 300. That's what happens when you play bridge your whole life and have not played in any tournaments, really. So you asked, is bridge 100% about skill and not luck? Hold on, let me figure out what we can do about this. All right. Let me take this. I'm going to get rid of this. So contract bridge involves randomly dealt cards, and then you play those cards. So that involves the luck of whether you get good cards or not. We are playing a form of bridge called duplicate, and the way it works is there are 16 groups of players, of 4 players, playing the exact same hands. And then we are judged relative to other players who are playing those exact same hands. So my North-South team is judged against 15 other North-South teams. And whoever plays these same cards the best wins the imps. So if you look in the history, which in my layout is in the top left here, for the history, you see a board number, a result, and then a we/they column that has points. That is the standard bridge points. Next to that is a we/they column. The second we/they column is imps, and those imps are based upon. Okay, hold on. Let me think about this. I need to play this. And all right, and we're going with this. So the second we/they column is us compared to those other 15 groups of people, and that removes the luck from the game. So there it's all skill, because the cards are not random. Like everyone gets the same cards. Well, clubs is the trump suit. The contract is for 3 clubs, which means he needs 6 plus 3 or 9 tricks. He has 7 tricks. He needs to take the rest of the tricks. Oh, we have taken 5 tricks, which means we've set them. They did not make their contract. They still made imps, though. Let's see why. I'm going to switch to the analysis. And we're going to look at other tables. So it turns out we should have doubled them to get more imps. Or if they had bid higher, we would have got more imps. But we set them by 1. There's other people who set them in this contract by 2. And even better was to double and redouble. Then we would make a boatload of points. Alright, let's go back to the current hand. I'm going to pass that. West bid. Final tap. Maybe someday, but not this year. So in the chat, Smashy said it was hard because the trumps broke badly, and my partner said he thought they broke perfectly. Okay, my partner has bid 2 clubs. So he could have doubled if he wanted to just indicate points. They asked me to name my best major. He bid clubs, which means he also really has some clubs. Xanthar, I wanted to promote these presidential candidate interviews I've been doing. Okay, you bid 3 diamonds. And they have taken the contract. They need to make 9 tricks to take their contract. Diamonds is the trump suit. So sometimes with the initial card, declare takes a while to play. Usually that's because they're planning their whole hand. So they can see the dummy, they can see their hand. They're trying to figure out how can I make the contract. And they don't want to play their first card until they have a plan. And their plan usually involves ways to get back and forth between the west hand and the east hand. It involves figuring out maybe which way they want to finesse.
In this case, it appears we just have an AFK.
That's also possible. He could just be gone. Okay. He's just gone, apparently. I'm gonna let the robot play this for now. Oh, maybe my partner is gone. Smash Time thinks his 3 diamond bid was crazy. Well, it's worked out for you so far. You have 5 tricks and we have 1. Ooh, but now we've set you. Maybe that'll be points for the good guys. We'll see. Do not think we will be taking any of these tricks. Oh, that's 2.1 imps for the good guys. So we can go look at what happened last hand. Yeah, my partner and I had quite a good club fit. Let's see what other people did. The 3 clubs actually made. And we would have got more imps for 3 clubs than setting them in 3 diamonds. So it ended up being a good sacrifice for Smashy. Sacrifice is when you don't make your bid, but your opponents still make less points than if they had made the bid that they originally made and you overdid. If we bid 3 clubs, that would have made. They bid 3 diamonds, which went down, but we only got 2.1 imps instead of 3.6. Good sacrifice. I think there was actually one group of people that made 3 diamonds also. That was a fairly flat board, not many imps back and forth either way. View. Regan wants people to read his profile. We will look. A beginner from Canada. It's oops. Let me get rid of the analysis board. I'm sorry. Beginner from Canada. Says AC, better minor, 5-card major. Transfer to majors only, Stamen. A lot of standard stuff. Okay, 3 passes to me. That means I must have a wonderful hand. Let's look. Story checks out. So when I bid 1 heart, I'm indicating to my partner I have opening count and a 5-card major. That 5-card major, specifically. I have at least 5 hearts and I have at least 13 points. Now my partner needs to decide whether he wants to pass if he has very few points. If he has maybe 6 to 10 points, then he will support me somehow. And if he has more, he would jump more. Okay, one no trump. Huh. So I see that somewhat of a limit in bid. We have talked about 2/1, meaning if he had bid 2 clubs in response to my 1 heart, that would be game forcing. One no trump is not game forcing. So I am going to keep it low. And because I am dummy, you all will be able to see my hand shortly. Oh, uh-oh. Hold on. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Move. If there were a way to disable robots, I would do that for sure. So unfortunately, the first trick has been played. Maybe not the way my partner would have wanted. Let's see what happens first trick. So the first trick, it was the queen from my hand. Guess that wasn't the end of the world. Now the second trick, the ace from my hand. Now my partner's going to play this out. He needs 7 tricks to make the contract. Especially, I don't think you can disable robots, but I would do it for sure. I really don't like the timeout thing. My partner lives in China. He has a very bad connection, and he gets disconnected quite often. And then a random robot will come in the mix and play a card he didn't want to. It's frustrating. Anyway, my partner could have put me in a game forcing direction, but he didn't. So I figured, I guess I should try calling my partner too. Hey, can you hear me? Bode? Okay. Anyway, my partner could have forced me to game with 2/1, but he didn't. So I had to look at my hand. I had 15 points, which is a little bit over the minimum. I didn't think it was worth winning us higher. I figured we'd keep it low and just take an easy contract. Yeah, partner's fine to mute it. It's the background noise. But you can hear me at least. So we already have 5 tricks. We need 2 more to make our contract. Oh, it seems like v8mama left to stream bridge. So good news is we can raid her when we're done with this stream. So we were down 1, but we still made some imps there. Let's see what happened. So when we look at the other tables, they could have made more points if they had had the contract. Or no, it looks like they made more points if they set us by more. So they wanted us to be at the 2 level or the 3 level, and then they set us a lot. Sometimes one no trump was down 3. My partner did very good to be only down 1. Looks like 1 heart was our best contract, turns out. Oh, oops. Okay. Get back to here. My partner bid a club, asking for my major. We do transfers. So 1 diamond is a transfer. I should alert that actually. For the benefit of West. Okay. Hmm. So what should I do here? They're passing. So I'm gonna up by 1. Give my partner more options in case he has a really good hand. Does not have a really good hand. So that's fine. I'm hoping if he can make 1, he can make 2. He didn't have a great hand. Maybe I should have just passed 1 heart. But I would have felt terrible if I passed 1 heart and then he turned over like a monster hand. Oh, we made my singleton king good. Call it a kingleton. I have a ton of creepy hearts. Very creepy. Yeah, well, when I alerted that as transfer, you should have known that I had a lot of creepy hearts when I bid a diamond there. The benefit of transfers is you all see my hand and you don't see my partner's hand. You have no idea what he has. Partner, we've been going for about an hour and 40 minutes now. I don't want to play too long tonight. I could potentially go to 20 boards or earlier if you want. I think about 20 boards would be my limit. So 8 more boards, including this one. Let me know if you have different plans or if that's okay with you. So we have 1 trump left and we have 7 tricks. We need 8 tricks to make our contract. So I have high confidence my partner's going to make the contract. He was going for some over tricks with a finesse. Did not work out. But we did make 3. That makes me feel good, because I would feel bad if we made 4. If we made 4, we should have bid 4. But 3 is the same as 2. Great job, partner. Let's take a look real quick to see what the other tables did. But we had pretty good results. We are actually top board. It is wonderful. Okay. Back to the current hand. partner's on lead. I haven't said anything. Doesn't have information about me. His lead did end up going to the strength of the dummy, so can't really be a bad lead. Just an ace out. Maybe that'll be good for us later on. In general, if the dummy is to your left, it's good to lead to the strength of the dummy. If the dummy is to your right, it's good to lead to the weakness of the dummy. A rule of thumb. So that last trick, West took it with a very low heart, but it was still an okay lead because my partner pulled trump 2 for 1. He had to give up 1 trump and he got 2 from them. I did not play a trump. That's a good deal for us. Imps are very close. I think we're 0.3 away from each other. So, the rule of thumb, I'm going to lead to the weakness of the dummy. It has worked out well for us. Partners again pulled the trump 2 for 1. Can't really be a bad move. Don't really have great leads. Normally I would lead to the weakness of the dummy, but if I lead to these 2 absent suits, then he would trump it with the queen. Don't want that, so we're just going to play spades. We're 5-5 here. Our team needs to take one more trick to set them. My partner is pausing, so either he's plotting something or he is disconnected. Turns out he was plotting something. Taking a trick. I'm going to pull the trump 2 for 1 again. Oh, no, it's 1 for 1. Okay. Fair enough. We actually made 2 hearts. They did not make 2 hearts. Then we got 2.4 hits for that. Let's check out what happened last hand. Actually, I should bid real quick. Okay. So last hand, these are what the cards were. Let's check the other tables. We were not quite the top board, but second to top. Reno Trump was the top board. A little hard to find that. I sort of regret not throwing in a bid. I could have bid at the early levels. I could have bid 1 diamond. I was real close between pass in and have an opening count. I could have thrown in a 1 diamond bid. It turned out it worked out pretty well for us not bidding, but I was borderline. All right, go back to our current hand here. Partners bid 2 clubs. They like spades. Okay. She didn't like the way his partner played that. Yeah, so what we said before about in bridge you accumulate master points rather than having a rating that goes up and down. I think an example of that. Oh, my partner really likes clubs. Okay. Example of that is in the chat. Wes said, "I am playing many years in Bridge Base Online." So he told that to Smashy, basically saying, "Play my card. I know what I'm doing." But length of time you're playing doesn't necessarily indicate your skill level. Bridge players seem to think it does. Chess players would say not necessarily. My partner's playing the contract. I do have 2 honors for him. I have the queen and the 10. I was skeptical we could get to the 5 level. So didn't really say anything. I don't know if Bode will chime in at some point and say whether he thinks I should have did at some point. Yeah, West's card does say, card being in his profile, does say that he's a beginner from Canada. Sometimes people, their profile says beginner because they've just never updated it, even though they've gotten better. But yeah, maybe not the best play, but we've all got to start somewhere. Partner's going for 3 clubs. Looks like we're going to get all of the club tricks. But we also want to take some tricks in other suits. I think I see an ace we can win. The ace of spades. We'll see what other tricks my partner can find. Hey, Batsmith. World-class players. I don't know about that. I am a Patzer player, but I'm very good at bidding in such a way that I become the dummy. And then my partner plays all the cards for me, and I become a world-class player. I am not a bridge NM Spinal Tap chess. I would say I'm a bridge 1500 or something like that. I do not have the master points. At some point, honestly, I wanna play in bridge tournaments and I want to get more into the game. But it's a game where you really need a partner to play in tournaments, so I'd have to play a partner who wanted to play in tournaments with me. I am a world-class dummy. That's correct, Smash Time. Exactly, Batsmith. Oh, Smashy apparently had a mouse slip. We know what happens when there's mouse slips. Put this emote in the chat. So my partner says that the slip from Smashy would not have mattered. Partner claims 4 more tricks. If this claim is accepted, we make our contract. Oh, we made our contract. Perfectly bid, partner. Perfectly played. We made exactly what we bid, and we had 3.9 imps to show for it. Let me show you all the last hand. And let's look at what other tables did. We are top board. We made the most imps of any of the boards so far. There were a lot of people that made 2 clubs. There were people with 3 clubs that were down. And apparently East and West wanted to play in 2 spades. That's where they made the most imps. Hard to play in 2 spades when your opponent's bid 3 clubs, though. Alright, let's go back to the current hand. So we have 1 diamond, 2 diamonds, pass. Wow. So West said 1 diamond. North said, nope, I have the diamond. So he said 2 diamonds. That is interesting. Okay. That is Michael's? Oh, no one told me about Michael's. So if it means my partner has no diamonds, then maybe we're in trouble. And we are in trouble. No one told me about Michael's. Partner, you gotta tell me about Michael's. Oh, oops. He told me Michael's by typing in the Skype, as if I would read that. Okay, my bad, partner. I've left my partner in a bad contract. Part of the reason I passed was that I actually had diamonds, but I did not have left him in that. The good news is he's only at the 2 level. Hmm. Anyway, I like giving my partner a challenge. This is a challenge for him. Where do I play out of, Betsmith? Do you mean where am I located? I am in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, in the USA. Where are you located, Betsmith? So West is pulling Trump 2 for 1. I'm a fan of that. Now my partner is going to pull Trump 2 for 1. Oh, no, 1 for 1. That may be not so good. Do I go to bridge clubs and play? I do not. I play with my family. My mother taught me bridge, and she has been playing her whole life. I've been playing my whole life. Turned out West had a lot of diamonds since he bid 1 diamond. So, my bad, not the best contract for us. They made 5 imps. So really I've only played with my family. I haven't played in tournaments. Let's see that last hand and how much I screwed this up. So I was not familiar with Michael's. We were the only ones in 2 diamonds. Most people were in hearts or spades. It looks like hearts or spades, and we get a bunch of imps. 4 hearts sometimes was down. And if they were in clubs, they made imps. Alright. The good news is we had a bit of an imp buffer, so we're still fine. 1 club, 1 no trump. Smashy is a big fan of Michael's. So, by the way, SmashTimeFools is East, which is Smashy. He is listening to me, but he is not watching my stream. We'll see if North has some clubs and points for me, or if he's just getting me back for last hand. when I made him play with only one diamond. Okay, he has 3 clubs for me. Oh wait, does he play it? But oh, I upped his clubs. Okay. Oh, oops. I did not mean to press that. Um, okay. I think I asked someone to alert something, which was kind of dumb. That was a mistake. I was trying to just look at the bid. So apparently I should not have bid this. So in retrospect, I probably should have just passed. He did not have that many points at all. The reason I bid was I figured it was really my only chance to bid. When the bids got to higher levels, I wouldn't have a chance to say something. I was kind of shocked that everyone passed after I bid. I thought they were all going to bid on. Yeah, Smash Time. I know that's why you were a fan of it. Oh, Bat Smith started playing with family, neighborhood, and college dorms. Yeah, I've taught a few people to play at my university chess club. So North is my friend Bode from a chess club at my PhD program, and I taught him how to play bridge, and then he got a lot better than I am. I taught Smashy how to play bridge when he watched my stream here. Um, but I I enjoy playing bridge, but I haven't really studied it that much, and I haven't played in a tournament setting. I just play for fun with friends, pretty much. Whatever you learned then was not bridge. Yeah, so the joke in v8mama stream is that I bid like it's the 1940s. It's basically my mom learned how to play bridge from my grandparents, and then she never really played in tournaments. She just played in clubs with her friends. And when my mother was in university, she didn't want to tell anyone that she played bridge. Because when people know you play bridge, they're always looking for a fourth. So you don't get anything done. Because everyone always wants you to play. Okay, let me figure this out. Um, so, so yeah. And anyway, my mom learned bid-in from my grandparents, and then she taught that bid-in to me. So I played until I would say less than a year ago with strong twos. And strong twos are very much out of fashion and have been out of fashion for 40 years. Yeah, again, exactly. Bridge is like Bughouse, always needing a fourth.
Oh, this isn't a strong two? Oh, shit.
It, I I was talking about strong twos. It may not have been a strong two. We will see. Okay. Uh, I have to play this contract. Okay, let's see who bid. Um, East and West both bid. West bid spades. So I think we want to finesse West. Let's see. Can we trump anything in the me all for fun hand? Not really. I'm going to go over to a knight to our hand. And we're going to play a spade. See what happens. Okay. How low should we go? We're going to go risky. The risky paid off. Okay. So Or let's go back to the knight to our hand. Oh, my partner does not like the way I'm playing this hand. Sorry, partner. Okay. I'm gonna let them in. Actually, in retrospect, I should have done something else. That was a really bad play for me. My bad, partner. I still think this will work out, though. It is your play, Smashy. I think I could have made one more. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. Well, I think the best way to do this. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. I think this is the most precise way to do this. Yeah, I really enjoyed V8's stream. I'm hoping to raid her when I'm done streaming. Probably gonna go 2 more hands. Oh, we got 11 imps for that. Great bid in, partner. Um, oh, and my partner was criticizing my earlier bid because I needed 5 clubs to bid 2 clubs before. Let me see.
So that that hand, I would have played the ace of hearts sooner. If the trumps were split 3-1,
Yeah,
then you're kind of boned.
yeah, you're right. You're right.
Because the last thing you want is East to be roughing the spades. So I would have played the ace of hearts really early,
Okay.
and then just pitch a club on the ace of spades. And it turned out you would have lost the diamond, so it would have ended up working out the same way.
Yeah.
But the
I mean,
spade with the
my
10
queen of diamonds was a blocker. I probably should have played the ace of spades and pitched a diamond. Might have been more precise. And yeah, I should have pulled trumps better there. I'm glad our spade double finesse worked out though. That was helpful. So we were top board there, so far at least. It's helping us get to a good finish here. Oh, I'm sorry, it is my bid. I'm gonna pass that. Let me show current board here. He's saying V8 stream guarantees nightmares. Huh. 1 heart. Hmm. Interesting. Okay. Batsmith says that is correct. Are you referring to my bid? I can say now I was wavering between 2 and 3. I have good heart support, but do not have. Usually I only like to bid 3 if I have like 10, 11, or 12 points there, and I only had 9 points. So that's why I bid at the 2 level. Partner, what do you think? My partner back, or I know he's having connection issues. Oh, I think we're still disconnected over Skype. He may be disconnected over bridge too. Let's see. He is there on the bridge, not on Skype. Yeah, that's another good point, Batsmith. I had a flat hand, meaning, so Bode, do you think 2 hearts was correct there, or what would you have bid in my situation?
So you're already a passed hand, like
Yeah,
you passed initially. So I know you don't have opening count, but
right.
you are close to opening count. So you can bid 2 clubs over 2 hearts. Shows that you are like a maximum passed hand with 3 heart support, or you can bid 2 diamonds, which shows you are a maximum passed hand with 4 hearts of support.
Okay, I'm not familiar with that
And
convention, but well, what is that one called?
it only works if you pass, and then I bid one of a major.
In the chat they're saying Drury. Is that what it's called? Drury?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure. Yes.
Okay, I'll have to look that up. I was not
Yeah.
familiar with that convention. I was deciding between 2 hearts and 3 hearts, and I was telling the chat that I did not bid 3 hearts because I'd like to have 10, 11, or 12 points if I bid 3 hearts after passing. Ooh, my partner. That's interesting. Yeah, Betsmith, I agree. Betsmith was saying I don't have shape, meaning I didn't really have any short suits where I could rough in. It appears my partner has made the contract. Not only has he made the contract, but he was kind enough not to make 4 hearts, so he didn't want me to feel bad. And we got 3.8 imps there. I'm gonna show this last hand. So partner, let's make this the last hand, okay?
All right.
Let's see what other tables did. There were some people who were in 4 hearts, but they all went down. So the key was not being in 4 hearts. There were a few people who were passed out that hand actually, but it looks like being in part score was the way for us to make imps. Now let's go check out the current hand. Ganna says this is a complicated version of hearts. It is very complicated. Interesting. One club. Such a fascinating bit there. Oh. Yes, match time. It'd be fun to read a partner again. Yeah, Betsmith. I'm not sure if this bid will work out. We will see. I was thinking of just bidding. Well, I'll wait till the bid-in is over. What I was thinking. Yeah, I was thinking of just bidding 3-no trump straight out. My worry was maybe we had slam. So I didn't want to just shut out the bid-in immediately. And then my worry with 3 diamonds is he might think I was bidding a weak 3 diamonds and he might have just like passed it. But I figure in 3-no trump, my partner's going to be able to run all of these diamonds. So as long as he has enough stoppers, it should be a very easy make. Bode, don't be a hero. There you go. That Smith is saying I should have bid 1 diamond because it's a forcing bid. What do you think, Bode? What would you have bid with my hand? Can you hear me, Bode?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
I'm just playing this out a little bit.
Wow, that worked out.
Yeah.
I was worried they were gonna phone you in spades.
Nope, there were not enough spades left for them to run, only 2.
Okay. Very well
All right.
played. 8.3 imps
Top.
for the good guys.
Yes.
At a top board? Let's find out. Okay, I am gonna stand up. I really appreciate you playing with me.
I do have a good hand if you want to play one more.
I think I'm gonna call it right now. But thanks so much for playing. I will let you play with a random if you want to. Thanks everyone for watching. Let's see if v8mama is still streaming. If she is, it seems like she is. So give her a raid. It's always fun to have a bridge raid. Thanks to Bode for playing. And it looks like we ended on quite good. We were up by over 20 imps. And I hope I can play with you again soon. We took like 2 weeks off from bridge there. That's too long to take off bridge. Anyway, everyone have a great night. Thanks for watching. I'm going to send you to v8mama who is streaming bridge. Later, everyone.